Hey everyone, welcome along to another one of our training videos. Glad you could join us again today. My name is Lorna and our company is Essential Mindset Solutions. Our website address is www.mindsetSolutions.com.au, mindsetSolutions.com.au. All of our videos are uploaded onto that site, so if you miss one of them in the series, there'll probably be about 8. Certainly pop along to our website, have another look and see which ones are up there that may be of interest. There will be a further series coming along, different content, so see which one works for you. But I'm really glad you could join us yet again today. Today's topic is going to be on what you focus on is what you get. Really cool little principle. Once you get the hang of it, it just is really, it's a lot of fun. But it's a great thing to bring into your life, because you know once you understand what's going on about, you'll realise where you've been focusing may not be where you've been wanting to focus, without realising where you should have been focusing perhaps. So I brought along a little torch with me today, a bit of a demo. Imagine you are in a warehouse and the warehouse is pitch black, and you walk in with a torch. You shine that torch in one little spot of that warehouse. Whatever corner you're pointing at, that is all you're going to see, because that is your focus. You have no choice but to focus it. Everything else is black. But that is what you focus on, that is what you're seeing, that's all you know is in that warehouse. This is the same as your brain, same as your life. Simple metaphor, but you know, hey, stick with me on this one. You decide that you want to look in a different part of the warehouse. So you do, you shine your little torch somewhere else. You're going to see a very different part of that warehouse. You're going to see a very different part of your own life. You're going to see a lot of different aspects to what's around you, because you're simply moving that focus to where it needs to be. Now imagine turning on the light in the warehouse. You have this whole warehouse full of possibilities, ideas, promise, dreams, whatever, all available because you've turned the focus onto all of it. Now many people will focus on negative aspects of their life, and they will simply just keep focusing. They'll complain that that's all they're getting, but that's where they're focusing, so that's what they're going to get. If you move your focus from the negatives and start looking at some of the positives, you'll get a considerably different outcome. Now put this in perspective. Think of some people, you know, parents that you know, who tell you about their naughty child, and you don't see the naughty child. You have a child that you interact with that isn't naughty. You don't get the same response as the parents do. Where do you think the parents are focusing? What do you think they're looking at when they see that child? What label do you think they've already given that child? They've already focused on the negative of that child. Turn it around. Look at the different aspects of that child. Look at how differently it is. Turn that onto your life. You've got some money problems, fine. But if you're going to continually focus on them, they're going to be enhanced. I'm not suggesting that, you know, you can magic them away. What I'm suggesting is you can focus on the positives of what you do have to change your perspective on what you don't have. For the people who are in business, these videos were made as a response to a lot of the party planners that we work with. It came up a lot in our training sessions that they could take this sort of information away from the training room and have a look at it again. So let's put it into perspective for the business girls to give you a bit of an idea. If you're going along to your workshop, your spa, your whatever you call them in your industry, you know what we're talking about. So when you take those along, the ideas, you're going along, if you're focusing on the girls aren't going to sponsor, the girls aren't going to make the sales, people aren't going to be interested, that's exactly what you're going to get. People not being interested. If your focus is, this is going to be an outstanding event, I'm going to deliver to the best of my ability, I'm going to just sell, sponsor, you're going to get a vastly different outcome than the girl who's turning up to her spa going, oh, this isn't really going to work for me and this is all going to be all too hard. You're going to get a different response. The saying is that whatever you focus on is what you will get, to the exception of everything else. If you apply this principle in your life of where am I focusing my attention, you will find you will get a vastly different result. If you're focusing on people cancelling their workshops or their spas or their demonstrations with you, that's what you're going to get more of, because that's already where your focus is. So when people come to you, your presentation isn't based on forward-thinking selling. Yours is thinking, your presentation is based on what you're not going to get out of it. And people can see and read that sort of body language. They know where you're coming from. Change your focus, look at things in a different light, and you will find that you'll get those very, very different results. It will impact on your business. It will impact on everything else. Think of life like your torch. You want to have your torch, focus it on where you do want your results, not where you don't want your results. Come back to me and let me know what different results you do get. www.mindsetsolutions.com.au is our website. There's a fabulous little blog in there. We would love to hear back from you how you've applied these, how they've worked for you, and the different results that you've got. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.